What it do, my MCOC crew? This is DamnEpic back with a very, very special round 2 of the Greater Banquet crystal opening. I said in my first video, the video right before this one, if 400 likes were hit, you guys were going to get a round 2. And I knew I was going really easy on that number, but you guys freaking smashed it. So happy holidays to everyone. Hit yourself with a nice warm pat on the back, and let's get in to the DEO show part 2. Lego. So we're gonna pick up every single thing here, and depending how things go, maybe pick up a little bit more after that. So I went ahead and I'm picking up 2017 crystals because I really want to get more SIGs on Stark Spidey, as well as some other champs in there, I believe, like Hood. So, and I picked up some other years too, 2015, for SIGs on, believe it or not, Joe Fixit. 2016 for She-Hulk. I believe she's my only science champ who's not yet awakened. And we are at our 30k units as promised. I'll probably pick up the rest of these later, but let's get right into it. I'll see if we're gonna just open straight up Greater Banquet crystals or mix it up with Cavs, but we got so many freaking crystals to open today, so strap in, grab your favorite beverage of choice, and let's get into it, guys. And once again, big up to all of you guys. We got over 1.2 thousand likes, so we crushed it. MCOC crew is strong. And I will say this, okay, I really do not want to do a round 3, so just enjoy this. But if we can get to 2,500 likes before New Year's Eve, so love me, smash the like button. Hate me and want to see me whale out more and burn more cash, smash that like button. But that's one goal that I'm hoping we don't hit. Last year I went super hard on these, and I think I placed just after the top 60 mark. And yeah, guys, so don't feel inclined if you're low on funds that you have to spend. You know, Day of Deadpool event is around the corner, spring cleaning, all that stuff, and all of these resources are going to be available for significantly less funds. But this is the holiday time. It is fun. I'm not raining on anyone's parade, just kind of making a responsible little announcement. So here we go. Without further ado, let's go ahead and pop open the first batch of 10. What am I looking for? Number 1 pull would be a 6-star Jessica Jones. So let's see if we can get that. I wouldn't mind her as a 5-star, but again, where the game is, 6-star Jessica Jones, shit, if the 7-star was here, I would love that. But look, so much server lag. I guess so many people are opening up crystals right now. The game is completely lagging. The servers are going crazy. That makes me happy, because that means hopefully there are other whales, other people supporting the game that they love. So that's the other thing I wanted to mention while the crystals are lagging out a little bit. Kabam has a tough job. I mean, last year, the Greater Gifting event got so much backlash because, you know, some huge content creators were saying, oh, these crystals are disgusting. People have, you know, a full profile of rank 4s. And honestly, I'm on the other side of the fence where skills, okay, the number one thing in this game is if you mod, which obviously I do not condone. I hate people who mod. I think Kabam needs to do a much better job of clamping down and banning cheaters in as close to real time as possible. And in fact, they should be working with content creators like KT, Barrowman, Legacy, people who stream Battlegrounds and who have high integrity currently in the game. And there should be a special report button just for these guys, like a super report. Oh, got disconnected. I'll BRB. as I was saying, guys, there should be a super report button for those content creators where it could kind of be elevated on Kabam's list to see that these cheaters who are being flagged. So yeah, hopefully Kabam, if you're listening, or if someone wants to forward that to Kabam. Oh, great. I don't know what the first batch kind of opened, you know, partially. So I don't know what I got. So yeah, so hopefully Kabam could look into that. And again, these crystals, what I was trying to say is they're not as fire as last year, which I'm happy about because they're a bit more balanced, but they're a bit too balanced in that there's some stuff in here, like the T4 class catalysts and 5-star shards. The scrap is questionable because you kind of get to choose what resources you want, so it's kind of good to a degree, but the 6-star shards should be way higher than they currently are as well. So I don't know, these crystals, again, I'm not going to be going as ham as I did last year. Still wailing out, but not like, oh my god, I got to get top 30 or top 60. But yeah, let's keep opening these. 6-star Jessica Jones, can we get it? We want R4 materials. Again, the R5 materials are so small that you rather have more R4s than build towards an R5. So yeah, this batch was not particularly great. And again, those 5-star shards are not what you want to see. I don't know if Kabam could somehow make crystals that are somehow sorted more towards progression, or at least leave certain things out for Paragon players. All right, there we go. Some tier 6 CC. That's nice. I almost have a fully formed one of each. Oh, and we got a 6-star generic awakening gem. We have so many of these now. It's insane. Just gonna start popping these into random champs at this point. I didn't mean to back out there. So much on the mind, holiday season, family all around, trying to squeeze in this video amidst the chaos, no pun intended for you guys. And let's keep it going, let's keep it going. Let me know so far, guys, how has your holiday season been going? How has your crystal openings been going? This is great, more tier 6 CC, and of course, as I said, tier 6 basic, those R formats are key. And again, more 5-star shards. Again, next year that's got to be taken out for these crystals to be somewhat appetizing, because you just want to open less and less if there's more and more junk in it. So, you know, the Cavalier crystals as well should be taken out. Those should be spiced up to hopefully a Thronebreaker crystal by then. So, all right. So, wow. In my first video, I definitely feel like I did not get as much tier 6 class catalysts, so it's good to be seeing more of those. Some more generic 6-star stones, I will definitely take those. And in the first video, I just kind of went all in and kept adding and adding and adding. But in this batch, I like to laser focus and see exactly what I got in each batch, even though at the end you can kind of scroll through and say, okay, this is how much I got total. We'll do that for the last bit of units we have here, guys. Let's go ahead for a quick 50 pop. And then make sure you stick around till the end, guys, because we have all of those Cavalier Nexus crystals we're going to be opening up. Okay, some more R4 materials. Some more 6-star shards, that's always good. Coming down to the end of the line here. Okay, that's beautiful to see. We would love to finish this off being able to have 2 new rank 4s. And guys, I do have this rank 4 video. It's so time consuming to make a video with 10 new rank 4s. You see other people putting out, you know, one rank 4 per video usually. Sometimes they'll do a handful, but 10 at a time, it's like a Herculean task. But let's go. Here we go. All right, so on our way to another one there. So not bad at all, but no 6-star Jessica Jones, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and spend the last of these units here. Let me know in the comments, guys, what you think also of these crystals. Are you going to be going hard on them? Let's just pop 3 here. I'm not going to spin any out. Alright, so that's a 3 pop. Again, those 5-star shards, do not want to see that. So, here we go, guys. And I also, in that same video that I have coming up, I have 2 of the best crystals in the game, which I'm going to be uploading next. 2 Cosmic Abyss Nexus crystals that I'm going to be opening. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit that like button, and make sure you stay tuned for the next video because it's going to be fire. And let's open these Cavalier annual crystals. Okay, first we're going to pop these open real quick. I'm actually surprised I did not get any 6-star Nexus basic crystal. That's pretty interesting. Game is lagging out again. But again, as I was saying, I just wanted to reiterate, it's interesting what Kabam did with these crystals this year because it's going to be a lot harder with the small amount of T6 fragments for the whales to have like 4 or 5 new rank 5s before the event is over. So that's good in a way, but it's tough because it takes away from how hyped these crystals are. You got to open way more to get anything even close to being decent. And I don't know how I feel about that. It's tough. I mean, look, again, as I was saying earlier, the #1 thing in this game, which I don't condone, is the modder script. So hopefully Kabam takes care of that and shuts that down. The #2 thing in this game is skills and time. In Battlegrounds, I've gone up against people with way smaller decks who have beat the crap out of me. And I've gone up against some whales and, you know, bigger alliances with bigger rosters who've been playing longer. And I've beaten them next. It's crazy. All right. Guys, let me know in the comments if you really think Kabam needs to update these Cavalier Nexus crystals, maybe make some Thronebreaker Nexus crystals, which should obviously not have any 3 stars in it. Probably add in some 7 stars for when they're released, when 7 stars drop in the spring. Make it hype for people to pull 7 stars, you know, without having to drop a ton. The drop rates, of course, are going to be abysmally low. But, yeah, let's get back into this. We still have all of the annual crystals. We have these Cosmic Nexus crystals. Let's just pop these open really quick. I believe these are from a daily offer, which are fire, by the way. You get really good value because you also get double the amount of crystals and double the amount of stamps, which you can then redeem for 6-star signature stones, shards, or R4 materials. So those are probably one of the best deals in the game right now. So these 6-star Mystic Nexus crystals are actually I'm gonna be holding that for when Spidey Supreme goes into the basics, just in case for some weird reason, if I can't pull him. The same with this Abyss Nexus right here. Okay, so here we go. Can we get a 6-star from these? We do. All right, a 6-star Venom. I have a relic video, a massive relic video opening to do, plus my thoughts on relics. 2 6 stars. There we go, guys. A little bit of hype right now. Definitely not on champs that I need it, but just to actually screw with people, I might take Electro to rank 3 in the very near future. Put him on defense in Battlegrounds. You definitely need some specific counters there. So, alright, so that was actually very solid DEO luck on this batch. My Venom is rank 3. Definitely a rank 4 candidate at some point, but with all the nasty, amazing Cosmic champs that came out this year, he's kind of slid down the totem pole a bit. So let's pop these open again. I really want to see Sigs on Stark Spidey because I think he would be a sick R4 in the near future. So I would love to get him max Sig. More Sigs on Mephisto would be great. I think that would bring him to Sig 200 if I pull him as a 6-star. More Sigs on Hood. Come on, Kabam server, don't you die on me again. All right. There we go. All right, a 6-star Medusa. I will gladly take that. Same with Venom. I mean, she's kind of not as relevant as she used to be, but definitely a solid champ still in her own right. She is rank 3 also. Okay, 1 out of 10. It's pretty solid. Let's pop open another 10. I feel like I need compensation for all of this lag that Kabam is putting me through right now. Hopefully they take... Alright, another 6-star, so that's the 1 in 10. We hit not the 6-star we wanted, but hitting that. And it's all about getting as many 6-stars to max 6. There we go! This was one of the 6 stars I was looking for. Stark Spidey, guys. Hit that thumbs up if you're a Starky fan, if you rock with him. OG champ that I really feel is making his way back into the meta, especially in regards to Battlegrounds. A very slick and strong and quick attacker. That's amazing. Oh yeah, and I would love more Sigs on Blade. He is R3. I've been adding some Sigs into him, but I would just love to pull him in instances like this and save from like throwing a ton of generics into him to get him up to Sig 200. But yeah, as I was saying, it's all about now getting as many champs, 6-star champs to Sig 200. And yeah, pulling those max Sig crystals, accumulate those 7 stars, and starting this lovely process all over again. So, alright. Okay, we still got a bunch of these. And yet another 6-star? Wow! Yet another, again, it's a 6-star cable. He doesn't need it, but again, as I said, you want to get as many to Sig 200. Start getting those max signature 6-star crystals and let the 7-star shards just flood in. So when they are released, I believe they said it's going to be later in the spring next year. And yet another, oh my goodness, what is this luck? It's DEO luck, that's what it is, baby. DEO in full effect on this batch right here. How many 6-stars was that? 2 or 3? 1, 2, 3 6-stars in a batch of 10. That is absurd. But yeah, as I said in my last video, guys, I've not been going as crazy on Cavalier crystals, so my 7-star shards are not super high, only at 27,000. I'd probably be at like 100,000 if I was like going as crazy as I used to on the Cavs, but as I've said for the 50th time already, they're just not as enticing going into 2023. Opening the same crystals when I first started playing this game a little under 3 years ago just doesn't feel right to be going as hard as I was then on the same crystals. And of course my account, there are less champions that I'm chasing, so a lot of the times, you know, you're just going to be pulling 6 stars that are already duped or max sig. So look how dramatically different this stack of 10 is compared to the last stack. Not even one 6-star. Let's keep it going. And again, guys, 2,500 likes. We're gonna go for round 3 of Greater Banquet crystals. I'm secretly hoping, well, it's not so much a secret now that I'm saying that we don't hit that, but let's see. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you were able to pull a 6-star Jessica Jones. And we awakened. This was another reason for this crystal. Psylocke is one of the very few mutants, if not the only one. I think it's her and Jubilee. And Weapon X, who are not yet awakened. I do have a gem for Weapon X. If I do somehow get him through the Banquet crystals, you know, as a 6-star, that's why I'm just waiting a little bit. Because you know how Kabam is. As soon as you awaken this guy, boom, you're going to get that luck and get a dupe of him, and then he's going to be Sig 21. So trying to hold off and be a little patient on that. But again, I do have 8 generic awakening gems, which is just awesome at this point. Okay, we're nearing the final stretch right now. All 3 stars, definitely do not want to see that. Another 6-star Yondu. That's one of those buffs that have not really garnered too much attention, so... But not every buff is going to be like a Juggernaut level buff or Red Mags level buff, so, you know, take the amazing buffs you can get and just run with them. Alright, yet another. I had to count the stars there. So many crystals, it's like my eyes are getting a little blurry. So yet another DamnEpic batch of 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stars in a batch of 4. That's insane! Hit that like button, hit that thumbs up for that DEO luck for these Cavalier crystals, chugging along, doing the best that they can, being underpowered, but showing some overpowered luck right now. Alright, I think I got like a few more of these annual crystals to do. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. Let me just see if there's anything else that I have. This skill Nexus, I'm waiting for when Mantis is going into the basic. Quite the 6-star stash. I've never had this many saved up. So the next featured is going to be an absolute banger. So stay tuned for that, guys. Let me know what you thought of this video. I reply to every single comment in the comment section below. Happy holidays. And that'll be it for this one. DamnEpic out. Peace.